Well, the other day, Thursday actually, I got myself another truck that we can use at the F&N Good Service Station. It's a 1968 Chevrolet C-60. It's a flatbed. It ain't a dump truck though. I kind of wish it was, but it's got a 327 and a 4-speed. It does not have the auxiliary rear end. It doesn't have a 2-speed rear end. It's just a straight old truck, and it runs good. Well, it runs decent. It's got a good engine in it. It needs a carburetor work, which ain't no big deal. And the wiring is awful. Look at all these wires that dangle down out of the back. They're just terrible. And the brake lights, when you hit the brakes, every single light on the back of this truck, reverse lights, brake lights, running lights, license plate light, they all come on when you hit the brakes. And none of them come on when you turn on the running lights. So there's some serious wiring issues up here. And also, I left the battery hooked up overnight just to see if it would kill the battery, and it sure did. It killed it, dead as a stone. But it's got, let's see, 76,586, and that's the original mileage. Because when I opened the glove box, and it's in the house now, but it had the original owner's manual still in the glove box for the 60 series 1968 Chevrolets. And there for about 10 or 15 years, they wrote, each year, January 1st, they wrote down how many miles the truck had on it. And then I've got inspection tickets in there from where it was inspected. They had the mileage written down for a few years after that in the 90s. And I know some of the history of the truck and where it came from. So it's 76,000 original miles. There's some years when it only drove about 800 miles. But they didn't use it much. It came from a place in Creedmoor called Lyons Farm. I was very surprised at the horn works. You can see it's just an old 4-speed, no radio, not even a cigarette lighter. So basically bare bones, but it does have the turn signals on the side. I think that was an option, according to the little thing in the glove box, I believe it was. Big a truck as it is, you would think that it would have a tank underneath it instead of behind the seat. Because 20 gallons is not going to get me far, not in this. At 35, it's probably turning about 3,000 RPM. Chevrolet. But yeah, I just hooked up the battery. I ain't started it yet, so we'll do a cold start. Beep. Oh, I know who that is. That's Kelly's mama. Anyway, there's a damn, what was I talking about? Oh, it's got headers and glass packs on a 327 and a 2-barrel up under the breather. Yeah, still can't see it. The gas pedal is extremely touchy, so I put me a big ass spring on it for now. And power brakes, and brakes ain't that great. If you just kind of breathe on the brake pedal, if you blow on it, and they lock up. They need some adjustment. When I get my carburetor done and get my wiring sorted out, I'll have the brakes sorted out, of course, before I do much on the road with it. But let's see, I'll show you them glass packs. They don't even have any pipe coming off the back of them at all, whatsoever. They just stick out the bottom, right up under the cab, which is kind of fun to breathe. But hey, what can I say? Makes it loud, makes it sound good. It's got newer hoses. I got a little bit of a water leak right here around the thermostat housing. I got me some gaskets for it. I just got to put them in. Ain't no big thing. But let's see. Close it up here and we'll fire it up. I can't decide if I want to have the camera inside when I crank it up or underneath it. I'll do both. Both. So let's see. There's underneath. There should be some exhaust pipes up under there somewhere. I can't really see. They propped up under the deuce and a half, on the deuce and a half tire, I mean. Let's see. Almost. It's wanting to be a pain. That's fine. Y'all get to hear the starter and see the gas pedal pump and all that crap that people like so damn much. Let me see. Just in case it's flooded. Got the hand choke. Well, that ain't gonna work. So, we'll have to dump some gas down the carburetor. Well, actually, well, I got some ether. Let's do that. I can use a squirt of ether. Where'd my ether go? Hit and miss motor. Let's see. It might be over here. Yep, there it is. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It needs a little carburetor work. I think it loses its prime. At least it sounds like it. But that's easily fixed. In you go, ether. Now we try it. Yeah. Gotta pull the choke out. Maybe now it'll crank without having to do that. So let's get in. Nope, gotta spray more ether. Let's see, I'll leave the choke out some so it'll crank. Gotta be fast so it don't evaporate. Go away. Well, there. Yeah, there went about 10 bucks worth of gas. The gauges all do work though. But well, since it's a little over 10 minutes, I'll go ahead and cut it off. It will make a video of driving it.